I never really got into the N64 version of Pokemon Snap, so I figured that the game just wasn't for me, but then I played this game and I ended up enjoying it way more than I thought I would. Beasts of Maravilla Island is a game developed by Banana Bird Studios and published by Whitethorn Games. You play as a young wildlife photographer named Marina who lands on a mystical island in hopes of showing its beauty to the world, just as her late grandfather wished. Using the journal that he left her, she explores the island, capturing photos of flora and fauna, all while learning more about her grandfather's time on the island. You can actually start taking photos as soon as you land on the island. Every shot is saved to your photo book, and they'll be categorized as plants, animals, insects, scenery, and even selfies. As you make your way through the 3 sections on the island, you'll get different objectives that you'll need to complete in your journal. Some will require you to photograph all the wildlife and plants in the area, while others require you to take pictures of a certain species' behavior. Normally, you'll just need to find them and take a photo of the moment, but sometimes you can draw out a unique behavior by whistling close to them. It applies to birds and critters too. It was kinda cute seeing them react or sparkle whenever I would whistle. A few puzzles also exist around the game, but they're never really difficult. Like, all you need to do in the most common puzzle is to take a photo of this flower so it ends up beaming a light source, making the sapling grow into a large, climbable plant. So yeah, the game is pretty easy. It's a chill game to play through, and a lot of the objectives can be completed in one playthrough. It's hard to miss out on taking at least one picture of everything too, since the camera will always indicate whether you're pointing at a species you already know, or at something new. The journal in the game actually belonged to Marina's grandfather, so there are a lot of notes there about the various species that live on the island. This was one of my favorite things in the game because reading the notes and seeing all the sketches of bugs and animals made the island exploration more immersive. The descriptions for each species was written in a way that made them feel familiar, almost like I was reading snippets of an actual encyclopedia. The animals that were unique to each area were given special attention too, like the journal would contain notes about how they show affection to the same species, or how they glide to get food up on trees. It really fueled my sense of wonder as I explored the island's lush environments. There were a few things that bothered me about the game though. The art direction is great, but the controls and some of the animations were janky. Like, they're janky enough to notice, but at least it never completely threw me out of my playthrough. Being able to move anywhere I wanted to go was great though. It wasn't on rails like Pokemon Snap. I could take as much time as I wanted in one spot, so it was really relaxing. But even with the freedom of movement, a lot of the events in the game are still very much scripted. Like, you still need to follow a linear path in order to complete some objectives in order, so you can never actually go off course from the path. Still, I thought Beasts of Maravilla Island was a fun experience overall. It's a pretty game that's lighthearted and a breeze to play through. The story was simple too, but I liked the wonderful message that the game had about leaving things as they are to preserve the environment. My playtime took a little more than 2 hours, so it was short too, but I enjoyed the whole thing. If you like taking photos, or maybe you just want to take a break and play something at your own pace, then Beasts of Maravilla Island would be a great game to pick up. Let me know what you thought about the video. I actually take way too many photos of pets and random stuff in real life, so I guess it made sense that I would really like this game. Now that I finished playing it though, it made me want to search for another photography game. Maybe something with a more open map. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.